So we got an 8520 that we're working on this morning, and we've got a wheel seal that's leaking on the front end. On the left hand side we got a hub seal that's leaking. So we're going to go ahead, jack up the front end using the calibration, and we'll put a stand underneath it, and then we're going to yank off these front duals on the left hand side here, and then we'll start disassembling the hub to replace the seal. So on a 20 series there is no SFH front suspension controller. There's a EHO controller, and we went to address 20 on the display. We've got the SCVs locked out, so then we're going to use our number 1 SCV to raise up the front end. We'll go ahead and raise it completely up and set our stand underneath it. We'll lift the tires up off the ground. Got all the tires off of it now, spacers, and we're down to the hub itself. As you can see, it's leaking, not just completely just pouring out yet, but it's getting to where it's making a little bit of a mess, and the customer wanted to go ahead and dress it. So pretty cold out here this morning. It's about 30 degrees, but there's no wind, so that makes it pretty nice. So we'll go ahead and drain our hub here, and then we'll start disassembling it. It's pretty thick on this cold morning for sure. So to take the cover off here, we got a bolt here and one on the opposite side, 180 degrees off there. We'll take them 2 bolts off there. So next we're going to take off the bolt right here that holds the drive shaft in, and then we will take the gear off here. There's a little set screw on the side here we'll take out, and then we'll unspin the spanner nut in there. We'll pull it off, and then we'll pull this section off as well. Spanner nut. Go ahead and slide our ring gear off. One set of bearings there. We'll use our crane to hold this piece up. Bearing and the seal stayed on there. It's remained there. We're going to go ahead and push knock the bearing races out of the hub here. We're going to go ahead and change them. They're starting to get some fits in the actual bearing race there. It's probably original bearings, and this tractor's got, I think, around 8,000 hours on it. So we're going to go ahead and change the bearings out. We got everything cleaned up. Got that all prepped up. It's good and clean. I got my pressure washer set up, hooked up to my tank up there, and got all the parts cleaned up. And then we found that the sun gear here has got some pitting going on and starting to flake off in multiple spots all the way around it. And so we're gonna order one of those. Customer didn't want to put that back together, which I didn't want it to either. And we did look at the gears in here, our Planet gears. Those all look good. I don't see any issues with any of those. And the ring gear here looks good as well. Our bearings, our hub bearings, they got a little bit of pitting going on, so we're going to go ahead and change those out as well. New seal. Got all the parts cleaned up. We're going to go ahead and take it back to the shop with us though, and I'm going to disassemble that. We'll put new needle roller bearings in there, and we'll finish cleaning that up. And then once we get our parts back in, we'll come back out and we'll reassemble this all back on the tractor. We're back here on the 8520 this morning. We've got some parts in. We're getting ready to install our new bearings in the hub here. And we've got our new shaft here, our sun gear that we needed to replace. I've got everything all cleaned up. Got to put the bearings back in the hub there, and we'll start assembling it back on the tractor here. So we got the new seal installed, our inner bearing here. So this is ready to be installed on the knuckle there now. We're getting ready to install our bearings on our Planet gears here. There's our needle bearings that we're putting in. They just stack all the way around. On the bottom there's a collar there that positions, and then the gear will set on that collar. The bearings will go around it. And there's a cap that sits in there, and as you can see, it's off-centered to one side so you get in the right position, and then there's a bolt that goes down through there. So I like to put a little bit of grease on the outside here to kind of try to hold them in. Then I'll start sliding them in and stacking them all the way around. So we got the final drive all back together. We just got to add some oil in it now, and then we'll put the tires back on it, and we can return this tractor back to the customer. We do have to put the bolt and washer in here for the drive shaft yet.